Hey guys, so today I have another new update for my Pan Those Eyeshadows project. I've been loving this project, as you guys all know, and I have really good progress today. I wasn't planning on filming this video. I was going to film just a couple other videos that I was going to do, but I hit pan on 2 eyeshadows today, so we're going to update this project because I actually have 4 pans to show you. I have 1 bonus pan, 3 pans from this project are going to be rolling out, and then I have 2 that have really good progress. So let's just get right into it. First, I'm going to show you my bonus pan. This is another Super Shock shadow from ColourPop. This is actually a wow, I can't talk. This is a cheek shade in the shade Felicity. And it's super glittery, so I would never wear this on my cheeks, even though today we are a little glittery. But this is what it looks like. It is kind of digged down in there, so there's still a ton of product left. But here's what it looks like. I was using this on the inner corner, which is why it looks like that, and then I wore it on the lid a few times as well. This was in my project 5 uses, and I hit pretty good pan on it. There's still tons of product in here. So let's give this guy a swatch. If I have a close-up of this one, I will insert it in here as well. And here is what that looks like swatched out. So it's really just like a glitter topper. If you look at it to the side, it gives off essentially no color. But when the light hits it, it's got the pink reflect and then pink, orange, and gold glitter. This was really pretty on the inner corner as well as like all over the lid. And I did really enjoy it. I'll probably pull this out in a Shop My Stash at some point because I did really enjoy using this one. Okay, so my first shade that I hit out of the 5 that I was working on was my Maybelline Eye Studio Duo in the brown shade. This duo is in the shade Mocha Mirage, and I will show you my progress video here. And this is what it is looking like now. So it is a baked pan, which is why it's not super shiny, but right there, that is pan. I was going to try to clear up this entire side because I didn't think it would take me that long, but I decided to work on a different shade in here as a liner instead of continuing to focus on this one. But I think you'll be able to see in the close-up better. It's a pretty good chunk that I have taken out of there, and I wasn't sure that this was pan, so I took a little, just like a little tool and like clicked against it to see if it sounded like pan, and it is. So we have hit pan on this guy. This was actually pretty easy to hit pan on. I was wearing this solely on my lower lash line, and that's how we were able to do it. This only took, I want to say, 1 update. I think I rolled this in last update. So yeah, just 1 update. Maybe 2, I don't remember. I think this was, no, it was 2 updates. But just the fact that I'm not wearing makeup as much is kind of why they're staying in this project longer. If I was wearing makeup every day, this would have rolled out super quickly. The dip came really fast. And yeah, this was actually okay. It's very pigmented. Let me swatch it. It's a very pigmented shade, and I do think that I would continue to wear this. I was contemplating on decluttering this when I first rolled it in, but it is really creamy. It's just a little scary because it's a giant shade. But since that part did go pretty fast, I mean, it's still a lot of product, but I think that this wouldn't take as long as I was thinking that it would. So there are 2 shades that we have pan on. My next shade that I hit pan on, this was actually pretty recent, so the pan isn't that large, but the dip, giant. This is my Makeup Forever Artist 9 palette in the shade ME930, and it was the dark purple shade. So I will show you the long progress video that I have right here. And this is what it's currently looking like. So just tiny little baby pan, but you'll probably be able to see better in the close-ups of how deep these pans are. They are giant, and this was taking so much longer than I anticipated that it would. But I'm happy to have gotten use out of this, and I did use this light purple a few times. I think I used these shades in the inner corner a few times, but I didn't really touch the rest of the palette. One of the other shades in here is very similar to that color. They're pretty much identical. But yeah, I did really enjoy playing with this color as well. And there is what it looks like. It's a very dark purple. I wore this, I have it on today too, but I've been wearing this as a top liner. So it'll definitely be exciting to roll this out and start getting progress on other shades as liners. I haven't really touched my liquid liners in my project pans since this has been in here, and this has been in here for quite a while now. I think I rolled this in when I was still in Rhode Island. 3 new shades with pan on them. And last shade, can you guess which one it is? It is my Sultry palette. So this was just rolled in on the last update. And this is a brand new palette to me. It's still currently in my Project 5 uses because I've only used the whole palette 3 times. I used it today for the 3rd time. So this will stay kind of out on my desk, and I'm going to use the palette as a whole 2 more times for my Project 5 uses. But for this project, it is going to be rolled out, so I will show you where it was last update. And this is where we are at today. So I actually hit pan on this one today, and pretty good size pan. I don't know if you'll be able to see maybe better in the close-ups, but it is pretty deep in there. I thought, like, at first I kind of figured that I would hit pan on this because I know these pans are shallow, and I use a lot of matte cream, honestly. But then as I was going, you know, I kind of realized, I was like, well, my brush does cover this entire pan, so maybe, like, it'll be wearing it down more evenly. It'll take me a couple updates, but I just apparently went ham on it and used it. I don't think I overuse matte creams. I use them to set down my lid, and then I'll go back in if I need to. Like today I had to use it because I dipped into Dystopian and I had way too much on my brush. I wasn't going for a super like smoky eye, and this whole area was like black. So I went in with that fresh shade and birch mixed together to lighten it back up a little bit. That's what I like to use matte creams for as well. And then also, when I'm completely done with the look, a lot of times I have smoked stuff way out here and way up here, and I use it to clean up my edges and create the shape of the look that I'm going for. So that is how I use matte creams, and they tend to go pretty fast because I do use them quite a bit. So this is getting rolled out of this project, but it'll stay in my Project 5 uses for 2 more uses, and the pan might get bigger. So stay tuned for my next Project 5 uses update, and who knows, this pan might be bigger. let me swatch that guy for you, even though it's just a matte cream. So I just did a little swatchy because I don't want to waste it because I do like it. There it is right there, just a matte cream. Okay. Now, I do have 2 more shades in here that I just have progress on. They are getting pretty close. So, the first one is my Makeup Revolution palette. This is the Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Icon 3. So, there isn't any shade names. I don't know why, my brain just melted. But I am working on like a taupey brown shade, and this is our progress so far. And this is where we are at today. So you can see there's a little bit of a dip starting. I've been wearing this on my lower lash line now that my brown rolled out. It rolled out pretty early, so I was able to focus on this one. It does look like it's kind of getting a little bit of hard pan on it. So I might have to scrape that up if I'm not able to get product on my brush, but we're starting to see a little bit of a dip. I think I can have pan on this by next time, or at least be pretty close. So let me give you swatch. Oh, let me do the other finger actually. Gotta do my other hand. So here is what that shade looks like. It's just a taupey, cool toned brown. My looks have been very cool toned with all these shades. This one I wore with warm tone looks, but then when you switch out this one for this one, it makes everything way more cool toned. So this is staying in, and yeah, hopefully I can have pan on it next time. And my last shade is my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. This is the shade Bathwater, and I am really close, you guys. I think this one should definitely have pan by next time. Let me show you the close-ups of the progress. And this is what it's looking like right now. So I don't know if you're going to really be able to tell in person, but that dip is getting really, really large. And when I compare it to Punk, the shade I already have pan on, it looks like it's like 3/4 of the way down to the pan. So these pans are very, very deep. Again, I don't think you're going to be able to really tell how deep these are. But I've been wearing Bathwater all over the lid and on the inner corner. I have it on the inner corner today, and I've been really enjoying it. I do have to pack on quite a bit because it doesn't come off as shimmery like and glittery as I would like it to in like one coat. So I do have to put on a few layers of this for it to be like pigmented enough. But I've been enjoying it, and I do think that it's going to be rolled out next month. So let's get a little swatch. So there it is. It's very light. You could probably wear this as a face highlighter if you wanted to, but that is what it looks like, and those 2 shades are staying in the project. Okay, let's talk about some numbers. So, adding those 4 pans, the 3 that I'm rolling out and then the bonus pan, we are at 35 pans out of 2029. So, I've done good. I haven't bought anything, and I'm going to try to keep it that way because The fact that I'm over 2,000 eyeshadows is crazy, but who knows, again, because I can always end up justifying buying things. So this makes me at, like I said, 35 out of 2029, and that brings us to 1.72%. So we're getting there. We're pretty close to hitting that 2% mark. I think my goal for the end of the year is going to be hitting 5%. I haven't really ever set a year-long goal. I just kind of like to do my best and try to keep hitting my small goals throughout the year, but I think I want to try to hit 5% by the end of the year. That would be awesome, which that means that I need to stop adding to my numbers and buying more, but we'll see. Anyway, we have to pick 3 shades, so let me pull up a number generator. Okay, and let me slide over. So we have, can you see it? I think it brightened itself up a little bit, but we have 1 to 2029, and we're going to generate one number at a time. That way I can add it to my spreadsheet. So let's see. 1682. I think that's going to be like the face candy bad habit area of my spreadsheet. Let's see, 1682. Okay, and it was right. This is from a face candy palette, and it's actually the Disco Fever palette in the shade Psych. I'll show you all the palettes at the end, but that's pretty exciting to me because I have not touched that palette, and I bought it like a year ago. It's still in my Project 5 uses bin. I do kind of like getting the new palettes because it knocks out Project 5 uses, and I get to work on it at the same time. So that'll be exciting. I'll pull that out in a minute, but let's pick another shade. 539. Ooh, that's kind of scary because it's an older palette. I have no idea what that one's going to be. 539. Back up to the top. Ah! Oh, God. This is a glitter. This is from the Too Faced Glitter Bomb palette. Oh, gosh. In the shade Work It. I have no idea what that one's going to be. It's probably going to be like the bright green. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Oh my gosh. That's scary. Oh god. Okay. Let's do one more. Hopefully we get a normal color. I really haven't had like an extravagant color in a while, so. That didn't move very far. 677. Let's see. Another older palette. Aha. Okay. This comes from my Simply Pleasures eyeshadow palette. I have talked about this one before. It's my 100 pan palette, and I am surprised that I have not pulled this yet. So today is the day. It's shade number 81. We'll have to count and see what that is. I'm excited to work on that one because I do want to start getting progress on that palette. But let's go find those palettes. I think they're all pretty close to me, so I'll be right back. Not gonna look at them yet. I'm just gonna pull the palettes out. Whew. Okay, we found our 3 palettes. So let's see what shades they are. I'm gonna start with the Simply Pleasures one, just because that's where we are on this spreadsheet. 81. Let me count, and I'll be right back. I think it's gonna be a dark brown. Oh, this is what the palette looks like, by the way. Lots of colors to choose from. I think 81 is going to be over here, maybe? I don't know. Actually, no. It's going to go by rows, so it's going to be over here. Okay. 81 is this matte transition brown. So that's going to be actually really easy. I am working on a shade exactly like that in my Project Pan, so that one will get put to the side. And we will focus on this one. I don't know how deep these pans are. I'm assuming they're not very deep at all, so I think. And it's a pretty light transition color. I'm thinking I could probably have pan on this by next time. So it's pretty light. It is right there. This will be a nice transition. I think it's going to go well with both of those colors. And so far it works with the color scheme. So that'll be nice. It's just gonna be a pain having this on my desk, but I think we can have pan on this one by next time. Let's see. Okay, Disco Fever was the shade Psych. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's a silver. It's this color. This palette is really pretty, but oh my gosh. Silver, that's not very wearable. Oh god. Okay. Very pigmented, as all of these palettes have been. Oh gosh. Straight up silver. So, we're gonna be very cool toned. Oh god. That's exciting though. I haven't worked on anything like exciting in a while. It's been pretty boring. I don't know. That's gonna be fun. If you have any tips of how I should wear that, let me know. Might try it as a liner. I'll probably wear it all over the lid a few times in a smoky look, maybe the inner corner, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. Alright, and the glitter shade was, what color was the glitter? Work It. Okay, this is actually kind of wearable. So this is the glitter palette, but Work It is this, oh, it looks red on camera. Oh, it is. It's like that dark red, and then it shifts orange. Let's see. Again, just the fact that it's a glitter. It is more wearable. I was thinking it was going to be the blue or something. That's actually really pretty. I don't know, obviously, how deep these palettes are, but this will be really fun to play with. I haven't played with this nearly as much as I should. And yeah, we'll see how much I can wear this. I'll probably try that again as a liner on the lid. Yep. Okay, so that is my new palette. Definitely some new interesting shades. So we have the Makeup Revolution Icon palette. We have Bathwater from Urban Decay. We have the Matte Brown from the Simply Pleasures palette. We have Panic from Face Candy Disco Fever. And we have Work It from Too Faced Glitter Bomb. It's definitely going to be interesting. But I'm excited. Okay, goals. I think I can have pan on Bathwater. I think I can try to have pan on this one and maybe this one. These two might be in here for a while because they are bold shades and I can't wear them every single day with like the look. The past couple like quads, whatever these are called, quintets, they have been very wearable all together, so I was able to wear them all in one like cohesive look. But this is gonna be interesting. I'm excited. Alright, stay tuned for my next update. I think I can have 2 pans, maybe 3. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye guys!